Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Zone 9. And here's her story. Hi, Ollie. I just sent in a donation. I just watched one of your videos, and it gave me an idea to write an obituary for my mother, who is not dead, but dead to me. I'm going to send this to the newspaper when she does die. Just not right now, so I'm sending it to you. I woke up yesterday crying in my sleep. It was her birthday, and I was dreaming about what my mother put me through as a child and how much it has affected me today. I hope you can give me some feedback and what you think. I have struggled with the idea of exposing her and my stepfather. I'm not sure why it's so hard for me to do it, but I guess I'm afraid of the negative backlash from it. But I figure, why the hell not? Maybe it'll be helpful to others. Thanks for all you do, Ollie. Tony Ann Smith, born December 9th, 1964, is survived by her 2 daughters and 3 sons. Tony never showed her only 2 daughters any love or compassion in their childhood. She let her demon of a husband, Terry Snowden, abuse and torment them simply because they were not his. She let him tear out their hair, throw rocks or toys at them, kick them around, shove their faces into spider webs or into water, tell them that they were going to bury them alive with snakes and rats, and even had them dig their own graves, threatened to kill their father and them, sexually molest them, and for absolutely no reason other than he enjoyed being a sadistic, evil SOB. She starved and neglected them to the point where they would eat crumbs off the floor at night or eat paper due to the hunger pangs. Instead of seeing them as daughters, she saw them as a threat. Or maybe she felt that because she was neglected in some way as a child herself from her own mother, then her own daughters should suffer as well, simply because they were girls. You should name her mother with maiden name. You want to expose. If you're going to expose it, expose the whole cycle. When she got the opportunity to leave her monster of a husband, she cried about how lonely she was. When her daughters tried to console her and tell her that they were there for her, that wasn't good enough. She got back with the demon husband. She felt she couldn't live without a man in her life, and that she is both sad and pathetic. At the end of the day, she put the safety, lives, and well-being of her daughters at risk simply because she felt like she needed a man in her life. Now, as adults, those daughters have to deal with the aftermath of PTSD, social anxiety, and depression. Abuse affects a child for their entire life, and it can cause an issue with the brain so that it doesn't absorb or produce dopamine or serotonin properly, making them dependent on medication just to function normally. It can make them intensely afraid of strangers because they fear what those strangers may do to them. They have to seek counseling for many years just to deal with the trauma. Tony was never a real mother. She didn't protect all of her offspring as a real or caring mother should. She dropped off the face of the planet many times in her daughters' lives when they were older. Perhaps out of guilt, only one could speculate. One of them tried reaching out to her. She even forgave her, but eventually realized that it wasn't worth it. Tony simply didn't care about them, so why should her daughters care for her? They never even received a single apology from her, so why should one forgive? In the end, she sabotaged what could have been a very rewarding and fulfilling relationship with the only daughters in her life. She had to live with that for the remainder of her days. One could only wonder if she ever regretted it. Tony is not really dead, but she is dead to me and my sister. I hope this obituary helps people know just how much abuse or neglect can affect children and how much they are losing when they turn to it. And that's how every narc's obituary should read. And I hope that becomes a trend in the near future. The only thing I would add is your grandmother's name and maiden name, but it seems pretty perfect. And this is what we should all do. Give the narcissist the obituary they deserve. So, thank you so much for your contribution and your story. I really appreciate it. I hope this helped. Thank you to everybody watching. Please give any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to help keep it supported, growing, and expanding, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you'd like to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please help out by liking and sharing this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.